Today is not just another day on the calendar. Today, May 26th, heaven has opened a specific gate for your name. Before the clock turns again, before the sun hides behind the clouds of tomorrow, something is coming your way that will shift everything. This message is not for everyone. A broadcast. It's a divine whisper aimed at you. Yes, you. You have cried. You have waited. You have been misunderstood. You have doubted whether I still speak. But I, the Lord your God, still see, still hear, and still deliver. And this moment, this message is your confirmation. Archangel Michael stands at the boundary of your breakthrough and is calling your name. Do not delay reading this. Do not minimize what this is. This is the very moment you asked me for, though you didn't know it would arrive this way. You thought I forgot. You thought time wasted your prayer. But listen to me. The good news you have been waiting for so long is already in motion. What you thought would never happen is not only happening, it is happening faster than your heart can prepare. Archangel Michael says, I have been dispatched for this exact hour to protect the seed God planted in your life, because someone tried to ruin it again. They didn't want this message to reach you. They didn't want you to read this, but here it is, and now you must not skip it. Something ancient has been broken. A delay that has lasted years is being removed. As you read, there is a person you have prayed about, waited on, or perhaps forgotten. They are tied to this blessing. They were instructed by heaven to remember you, to see you, to recognize you. And though they were slow, though they were distracted, the command has gone out. Find you, locate you, bless you. You will not believe who it is. You will not believe what they carry in their hands, but it is coming. It has already left them. The moment you finish this message, spiritual authority is being shifted toward your favor. Archangel Michael stands with the scroll in his hand, and he is reading your name aloud. Every demon that has been stationed around your promise is fleeing. They know what today means. They know this moment has been set apart. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Heaven has watched you closely in the past 72 hours. Every tear, every thought, every sigh in the night. You are not alone. You may have felt weak. You may have even doubted me, but I was there. I was listening, and I was aligning things that your eyes could not see. This is why you were attacked so hard this past week. This is why your emotions felt unstable. You were sensing the battle for your miracle. You weren't wrong. You were discerning. And now the enemy who tried to confuse you is being silenced. It wasn't denial. It was preparation. The blessing had to be wrapped correctly. The timing had to be exact. And now May 26th has been marked with your name in the courts of heaven. You don't need to understand how. You don't need to track every detail. You only need to know this. The blessing is active. The people are moving. The decision has been made. And even if you feel nothing yet, the spiritual world is shaking with your name in the center. There was a person who recently discussed you in a room you were never invited into. They spoke about you, not against you, but with divine interest. Someone sees something in you. They were reminded of something you said or did years ago, and now, unexpectedly, they cannot forget you. That moment of remembrance was not random. I caused it. I reactivated your name in their mind, and now they are moving. Watch the signs in the next 48 hours. A strange message, a silent knock, a number you've never saved, a person from your past. Something is unlocking. Don't run from it. Don't fear it. It's part of the plan. Archangel Michael says, the enemy tried to plant doubt in you, but all of it will now work as evidence of how faithful God has been. I have defended your name. I have warred in the spirit to keep your doors open. And now I have been permitted to stand beside you and say, Prepare for the blessing. Do not waste this message. There is a letter. There is a decision. There is an announcement, and it will shake even those who doubted you. Because God is not only blessing you, He is confirming you. Your name is being called in rooms your feet haven't stepped in yet. Don't look down on yourself again. Don't curse yourself in secret. You are chosen, and this moment is your scroll of promise being unsealed. You may feel unworthy. You may still be bleeding from betrayal, but even that pain is part of the blessing. They left, but I stayed. They lied, but I remained true. They blocked you, but I cleared your path. Archangel Michael says, the one who left is now watching from a distance. They feel what you carry. They are not angry. They are afraid, because they know they have touched someone who is guarded by heaven. Do not go back. Do not reopen old doors. Your future has no room for that kind of warfare. This time, I'm giving you peace with your blessing. Not battles, not confusion. I am preparing a new environment. Some of you will hear of recoalition, business connections, divine contracts, or open doors that others said were impossible. Some of you will meet the person assigned to walk with you into the next chapter. Your destiny is not delayed. It is protected. You just needed to reach this exact moment in time. And now that you have, nothing can stop what I have written. You will cry soon, not from pain, but from how overwhelming the goodness will be. There is someone reading this who almost gave up recently. You almost made a decision you would regret. You almost walked away from everything. But something made you hold on. That something was me. I whispered in your soul, just wait a little longer. You won't even have to search for it. They will come. They will speak. They will deliver. And you will know this was the day everything started changing. Archangel Michael says, this message was intercepted before this moment was delayed by demonic interference. But now I have cut through the veil of resistance. The light of God is breaking through over your household. Walk boldly. Don't fear the unexpected phone call. Don't reject the unusual message. Someone is trying to apologize to you spiritually. They don't know how to say it, but they feel the pull. It's not about going back. It's about release. As you forgive them that thing that has been stuck will move. That phone call that's been blocked will finally come. There is restoration in your atmosphere, and no force in hell can stop what are written in your name. You were rejected because you carried oil. You were misunderstood because your anointing made others insecure. But now I will raise you in front of them, not to shame them, but to show them what happens when someone stays faithful, even when it's hard. I am putting your name in a divine mouth. They will speak well of you. They will send help. They will give without strings attached. You will not owe. You will overflow, and you. May 26th today. Don't forget this date. Don't overlook this moment. The things I promised you are now in motion. Even if you don't feel different yet, trust the process. I am working behind veils. I am arranging events. And when it breaks open, you will say, only God could have done this. This is the last time you will cry over that thing. This is the last time you will fear that problem. I am putting angels around you. I am removing toxic souls. I am replacing what was stolen. And even the time you lost will be repaid with acceleration. You will feel it. And when it comes, speak of me. Don't hide the testimony. Someone else needs to know. I still move, I still heal, I still provide, and I still choose. The next time someone asks what changed for you, remember this. You didn't skip the message, you opened it. You believed and you received what was always yours. It is done. Today is the day. Not tomorrow, not next week, not one day far in the future. Today, May 26th, everything begins to shift. I speak to you as the Lord your God, and I ask you now, do not skip this. Don't let distractions pull you away from what your spirit has waited for. Archangel Michael is standing at your gate, and his voice thunders with divine urgency. You've cried for it, you've prayed for it, you've nearly given up on it. But today the heavens move. This message is just for you. You have suffered silently. You have been strong in public, but broken in private. You celebrated others while your own hands stayed empty. You gave your best and yet received the least. You obeyed when it hurt. You believed when there was no sign. And I have watched every moment. I have counted every tear. I have heard every whispered prayer. And today, this very day, I respond. This is not a vague promise. This is not a motivational word. This is a divine order. A scroll in heaven has been unsealed with your name on it. Archangel Michael is not just speaking words. He is carrying the evidence. A breakthrough has been cleared. A delay has been lifted. A gate has been opened. And I, the Lord your God, declare to you now, your season of waiting has expired. You thought I forgot. You wondered if I was listening. You saw others pass you by and questioned if you were doing something wrong. But I tell you now, you were never being punished. There were blessings with your name on them, but the enemy was watching, waiting to intercept. So I delayed, not to deny you, but to secure the delivery. The delivery is coming now. Today, May 26th, a divine alert has been released. There are people already waking up with your name in their heart. People who were once silent are now being stirred to speak on your behalf. People who ignored you are now being reminded of your value. Things that were locked for years are now breaking open. The shift in the atmosphere. The pressure on your chest will begin to lift. The confusion in your mind will begin to clear. What didn't make sense for so long will suddenly begin to align. This is the work of my hand, not man, not systems, not chance, but me, your God. The good news is specific. It is tied to something you once gave up on. A door you stopped knocking on. A dream you buried. A desire you were afraid to speak aloud anymore. That's the one I'm touching. That's the one I'm resurrecting, because that's the one the enemy fought hardest to destroy. There's something you need to know. The delay wasn't only spiritual. Someone in your life tried to block this blessing from reaching you. They knew something that belonged to you. They had information, influence, or access that could have helped you, but they withheld it out of fear, pride, or jealousy. I gave them time to do what was right. So now I am bypassing them. I am raising someone else, someone you haven't even thought about. Someone who doesn't owe you anything but is about to bless you beyond what you imagined. They are being stirred, even now. They feel a strong sense that they must act, that they must speak. This is not random. It is divine, and it is connected to you. Don't skip this moment. Don't treat this as another word. You've read many messages before, but this one is marked with your promise. Your name has been spoken in the throne room. Your file has been pulled from heaven's archive, and today the stamp on that file reads, Approved. Archangel Michael stands by with your scroll. He has fought battles on your behalf you didn't even know were happening. There were demonic assignments sent to delay you, distract you, and detour you, but Michael broke through. He fought with fire, he warred with lightning, and now he brings this command. Deliver the good news. No more delay. I am changing your season. I am not just giving you good news. I am giving you restoration. The time you lost, the joy you lost, the relationships you lost, the money you lost, the confidence you lost, the years that seemed wasted. Nothing was in vain. I saw all of it, and now I return it with interest. People will ask what happened to you, and you will say, God happened. They won't be able to understand how quickly the shift comes, but you will know. You will remember this day. You will remember the weight lifting, the clarity returning, the peace rising. You will remember the 26th of May as the day heaven called your name in front of the court of angels and said, "Now is the time." Prepared, because within 48 hours signs will start to show. It could be a call, an email, a letter, a dream, a door, a conversation that feels ordinary but carries extraordinary power. Pay attention. Everything will feel different because the air has shifted. The delay has been reversed. Your name is moving through systems now into the hands of decision makers, into the minds of people who have access to what you need. The enemy is trembling because he thought if he could delay you long enough, you'd quit. He thought if he could frustrate you, you'd forfeit the promise. But you didn't quit. You didn't walk away. You stayed bloody, bruised, confused, but you stayed. And because of that, I release the reward. The good news is coming. Not halfway, not maybe, but fully. This is not just encouragement. This is fulfillment. There is a difference. Encouragement says, hold on. Fulfillment says, it's here. And I declare to you now, it's here. It's arriving. It's beginning right now. You may feel overwhelmed. That's normal. Your spirit is adjusting to the release. Don't fight it. Don't overthink it. Just receive it. Sit in it. Let the peace wash over you. Let the tears come if they need to. You have carried so much, and now I am carrying you. There is one more thing I must tell you. Someone close to you is about to be shocked. They spoke against you. They said you were finished. They said you were wasting your time. They mocked your faith, but I allowed it because I needed them to see that your story is not controlled by people. It's controlled by purpose. And now they will see it clearly. Do not be afraid. You are stepping into a chapter so beautiful, so sudden, so redemptive, that you'll look back and say it was worth the wait. Every tear will make sense. Every betrayal will be redeemed. Every loss will be covered in glory. Don't skip this. It's just for you. The good news you have been waiting for is here. Today, May 26th, I am with you. God had already marked May 26th as a divine turning point in your story. Today is not just another day. It is a line drawn by heaven. And Archangel Michael has been sent to ensure you hear what is being spoken right now. The angels are stirring. A divine order has been issued, and the words in this message have been commanded to reach your heart at this exact time. God says, I have heard your cries. I have listened to your quietest prayers. I know the exact moment when your heart stopped believing. I know what made you feel like giving up, but I never stopped working behind the scenes. I never stopped sending angels. I never stopped planting miracles in your future. While you were trying to hold it all together, I was already preparing the breakthrough. And today, says the Lord, is the moment where the invisible begins to be seen. There is something you have been waiting for. Not for days, not for weeks, but for years. You've begged me for it. You've fasted. You've stayed up at night wondering if I had forgotten you. But I was never silent. I was working. I was aligning people. I was removing false opportunities. I was closing doors you didn't understand, so that when the right one opened, it would never close again. And today, says God, I am sending you confirmation. The good news you have been waiting for so long is coming. Open your spirit. You must not skip this. Archangel Michael says, you are standing on the edge of the fulfillment of a promise, and this time no enemy can block it. No delay can stop it. No person can manipulate it away from you. This is sealed in heaven and has now been released. But you must prepare. You must believe. You must not let your weariness rob you of what is being handed to you. I have gone ahead of you. I have fought on your behalf, and today I have been commanded to tell you it is here. God says, I saw you last night when you scrolled through your phone, hoping to find a message, a sign, a change, something that would prove to you that I was still listening. This is that proof. I orchestrated this message. I breathed these words into existence because your soul has suffered too long in silence. And now I am breaking the silence with a sound of joy. You will receive good news, not small, not temporary, but life-changing, undeniable, divine good news. News that will confirm everything I promised you in secret. The delay was not denial. The silence was not rejection. The pain was not punishment. It was preparation. It was a hidden season where I was shaping your strength, where I was healing what you didn't know was broken, where I was raising you up so that when the door opened, you would walk through it boldly, without shame, without fear, and without needing to ask for permission to finally be happy. Archangel Michael says, watch the next 3 days. Mark this in your heart. Watch who reaches out to you. Watch what gets revealed. Watch the unexpected doors that swing open. It will happen quickly. It will look like a coincidence, but your spirit will know the truth. It is me, the Lord your God, doing what no one else could do. Today begins a shift in your life that no human can reverse. You were once ignored, that ends today. You were once overlooked, that ends today. You were once rejected, that ends today. God says, the people who thought I forgot about you are about to witness my glory in your life. The ones who questioned your worth are about to see the crown I place upon your head. They don't know what you endured in private. They don't know how many times you kept trusting me when everything around you said to quit. But I know, and I remember, and I reward. Today, I am rewarding your faith. Today, I am answering the prayers you whispered through your tears. There is someone who once tried to block your blessing. They spoke lies. They sowed confusion. They manipulated people to see you through a distorted lens. And for a time, it worked. But now I am clearing the air. I am exposing the truth, and I am restoring what they tried to destroy. You will not have to fight for it. I will do it for you. You will not have to convince anyone. I will reveal you. I will elevate you. I will cause even those who doubted you to become witnesses of your blessing. Archangel Michael says, there was a letter in heaven with your name on it. It had been delayed, not because of denial, but because of spiritual warfare. But as of today, May 26th, it has been dispatched. The resistance is over. What belonged to you is now en route. You will see it. You will hold it. You will not be disappointed this time. No more false hopes. No more empty promises. No more confusion. This is the real thing. God says you have outgrown your old season. The reason you felt suffocated lately is because your spirit was too big for the space you were in. The dreams I placed in your heart were too great for the people around you to understand. They try to minimize you. You were not made to be small. You were made for impact. You were made to be a light in darkness. And now I am enlarging your territory. I am expanding your influence. I am placing you in rooms you once thought were out of reach. They will ask how it happened. They will question why now. And the answer will be simple. Because God said so.